It's 9 o'clock, it's game time, and Jim Barron held it up for a second or two where we got our camera going. We were hoping to get a lineup for Champlain Peterbilt. Oh, and half their players show up a minute and a half before game time. It's kind of tough for them to have a lineup. Gray McCaslin leading it off and fouling it off. Game 3 in a best of 5 semi-final round. This is A Division playoffs in the Adirondack Slow Pitch League. The unbeaten defending champions, Latremore Insurance, on the field, leading 2-0 in this series. Looking to wrap it up tonight, and Champlain Peterbilt hoping to salvage at least one game in the best of 3 series, the best of 5 series, which just might end in 3 games. Ray McCaslin III is on with a base hit. Now Randy Whalen will step in for Peterbilt. Takes it deep for ball 1. Strike. That's deep. Short or whatever, I wasn't paying attention. This is hit to left field, and Neil Stevens makes the catch. 1 down, and Randy Brown stepping in. We're hoping we're getting the Peterbilt names right. We don't have a lineup, so we're going on memory. Some of these players we've only seen once or twice. Latremores, we're pretty much familiar with everybody in that squad. Jim Barron calling the balls and strikes, and on the bases, it's Irish John Ireland. That's hit to the right side. That's playable. And we have 2 down. Now Dwayne McPherson will step in. Kevin Levine on the pitching rubber. Dave Smith, the catcher. Pitch is just on the outside corner and deep for ball 1. Pearson hits a chopper to Keith Spittler. He'll fire to Bill LeBeau for the out. 4 up, 3 down, nothing across. For Peterbilt, after 1/2 inning, it's Peterbilt nothing, and Latremore is coming to bat.
Come on, let's hit for one. More like box card.
Steve Perrier at the plate as we start the bottom of the first. Mike Mangarillo on the pitching rubber. And here comes the Peterbilt roster. There's the lineup. After 1/2 inning of play, they bring the lineup. Only in men's league will you find something like that. There's the pitch. That's a high fly ball. 1 down. Dollar Bill LeBeau at the plate. And a pitch. Hit sharply up the middle for a base hit. And throw's going to come to me. Now Chris King is at the plate. Didn't see him in the first 2 games, so when I saw that catch he made in the right center field, I wasn't sure if that was him or not. But he's here. And he's playing in game 3. He chops it to the right side. LaMarche will pick it up, and we're going to have the first run of the game. LeBeau is in, and King goes to second base. And I'll bring up Dave Smith, the catcher. And a pitch from Mangarillo. Outside, ball 1. And sinking liner is going to drop in. I was hoping Neil Stevens wouldn't swing at the first pitch. Foul ball. Trying to write the lineup down as the game progresses. So we were busy writing when he stepped to the plate. And the pitch. Sharply through the left side. Scott Sorrell, Mongo to his friends at the plate. Runners at first and second. One in, one out in the bottom of the first. Latremore is looking to wrap up the series and move to the finals to play the winner of Nadine's and post 16-19 hit deep. It's fair and it's out of here. So a 3-run homer for Scott Sorrell.
He's going north.
And it puts Latrimore's up now 4-0. Now Todd Howard steps in. The base is empty. Pops it up. It's going to be out of play. Jim Perrin was talking to Dave Smith and the pitch was coming in. There's a base hit. The opposite field for Howard. Go around and stay at first. And they'll bring up Frank Buxa. Keith Spittler moving on deck. Pitch from Mangarillo is swung on.
Get it!
Caslin comes in.
Go!
Foul ball.
Great. Come in!
Wayne McPherson goes over in foul territory and throws it to Rick Guerin. 2 down. And now Keith Spittler at the plate. Strike one, just barely hit the edge of the plate. And the pitch. Strike. Back to Mangarillo, knocks it down, goes to first, 5 runs across. We're going to the second inning. Latrimore's leading Peterbilt. Rick Guerin engages in a little first ball hitting and pops up to Todd Howard, 1 out. Five nothing in the top of the second. No run rule, so this game will go 6.5 at least, maybe 7. Marsh wisely decided not to swing at that one. Chopped to Spittler. He comes up firing to first. LeBeau. 2 down. And about an hour will be Joe Misek. Levine delivers. Misek takes inside. Ball 1. Strike. Bounced over Perrier's head into left field. Misek will not go to second. We'll call that a bad hop single, and Scott Libertini steps in now. Strike 1. That's a base hit to... Whoa! Excuse me. That's a great catch. Chris King, hidden in back of Iris John, stuck the glove out and made the catch. 4 up, 3 down, nothing across. It's 5-0 at the end of an inning and a half.
Popcorn.
Kevin Levine, the batter. Team up 5-0. We're in the bottom of the second. Levine lines it to left field. Gray McCaslin, right where he should be, makes the catch. And bring up the extra hitter, Mr. Jeff Beebe. And Mangarillo delivers. High fly ball. McCaslin with lots of room. 2 down. Now back to the top of the order. Steve Perrier. I saw Perrier earlier today at the 6 o'clock game in Cannons Corners when the Altona veterans defeated the Churubusco Fire Department to take the 1998 title. But Guerin makes the catch. Trouble focusing tonight, but it's be a little darker than normal out here. 5-0 at the end of 2 full. This is Scott Hamilton. He's leading off in the 3rd inning.
90-year-old guy trying to get that one going across the bed.
Pitch from Levine. 2-0.
The one that went across.
Latremore is leading in the series. 2-0, leading 5-0 in the game. Looking to advance to the league finals. The 4-time league champions in the last 5 years. They're looking for their 5th title in 6 seasons here in the Adirondack League. They won at least the last 2 years that they were in the Gentlemen's Slow Pitch League. That was ball 4. Now Barry White will step in. So I think this team, formerly known as Mickey's, has at least 6 league championships in the last 7 years. So it's quite a string, quite a record. Nice play there by Spittler. Fires to Todd Howard.
Hold, run it in.
And we're going to have runners at the corners. Mike Mangarillo. Oh, great catch, Todd Howard, but bad throw.
Nothing.
Everybody stays put. Great catch. That's 1 out, and brings up the leadoff man, Gray McCaslin, the 3rd. He looks at ball 1.
All over now.
1-1. Levine delivers. Base hit from McCaslin. Gray McCaslin, the 2nd, coaching at first base. 5-1 the score. Runners at 1st and 2nd, and Randy Whalen stepping in with 1 out. Potential tying run is on deck. Whalen. It's it to left field. Stevens grabs it. 2 down. And now Randy Brown will step in. Ball 1. Popped up. Howard makes the catch. 1 run for Peterbilt. 5-1. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd. Latrimore's leading. Bilbo at the plate. Leading off the bottom half of the 3rd. Game moving at a good pace thus far. Although singles to start things in the 3rd.
Get dirty.
And bring up Chris King. Pitch from Mangarillo. Ball 1. Strike 1-1. These teams have played 3 days in a row, and fortunately our schedules allowed us to be here. This will be their last coverage, however, of this Adirondack League for this year. We have high school soccer starting next week when they'll be in their league finals. Chopped to White. He goes to McPherson for the out. 2 down. Or let's make that 1 down. 1 down, and Dave Smith, the batter. McPherson knocks it down, goes to second. Everybody's safe. King had held up thinking the ball would be caught. Pearson had all the time in the world and ended up throwing it a little high, and it got through the glove. So I guess we'll have to give McPherson the error because he dropped the ball initially. Now Neil Stevens at the plate. Takes a strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch to Stevens. Scott Sorrell, who homered in the first, is on deck. Stevens puts it out of the ballpark. A second 3-run homer of the day.
Hey, keep her quiet, will you? Put her on the other side.
It's a 3-run homer. Scott Sorrell had a 3-run homer earlier. And it's an 8-1 lead for Latremore. Now Scott Sorrell steps in. Pitch from Mangarillo is deep for ball.
That would be bad.
Ball 2, dismissed. Deep in the hole. McPherson goes to first, not in time. Sorrell beats it out. McPherson playing real deep. Deep enough to make the play, but near impossible throw to get Sorrell. Now Todd Howard will step in. Pitch from Mangarillo. Ball 1. Pearson to Garand for the out. And 2 down, Frank Buxa. Now let's get that batter's box just the way he likes it. Line shot to McPherson. He knocks it down. Can't hang on to it. Keith Spittler, the third baseman. Runners at first and second. 8-1 the score in the third. Ball 1. Strike. Brown makes the catch. I believe it's 8-1. We'll check that as we go to the 4th inning. Dwayne McPherson at the plate, leading off the 4th. Ball 1. Jim Barron looked, thought about it. So I think I'll call that one air ball. That one I'm going to call a strike. Pitch from Levine is swung on. Yanked into the corner. Foul ball. Strike 2.
We're getting skinned up.
Levine delivers. McPherson hits it sharply to Perrier. Over to first to LeBeau. 1 out. Now Rick Guerin, the batter. Ball 1.
Pretty suspect right there. He was safe on that. He was definitely safe. The throw beat him.
Guerin reaches to bring up Shanty LaMarche. He hits it up in the air, near the out of play line. Foul ball. Alright, now Levine delivers, and the pitch to LaMarche is swung on up the middle, base hit.
Just to keep it in the infield.
Now Joe Misek at the plate. Two balls, no strikes, and the pitch. Strike 1. Misek hits it through the left side. This could score a run. Should score a run. As you see, no throw to the plate. Don't throw home. Let the runners move up. Throw King to the cutoff. Now Pearson scores. It's 8-2. And Scott Libertini takes a strike. Line drive, base hit. Bases are loaded.
39.
Scott Hamilton, I think there's just 1 out here in the 4th. Levine delivers. Strike.
Come on, now work it. Come on.
Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 1 out. Pitch to Hamilton is swung on, and base hit. Runners at the corners. 2-run score. Makes it 8-4. Now Barry White at the plate. And a pitch. Strike 1.
Come on, work now, work. Come on.
See the official Champlain Peterbilt van is here. The team bus. Yeah, they all come in the team bus. Have to make 3 trips to get everybody here. Spittler backhands. Run scores. 2 down. 8-5 now. And I'll bring up Mike Mangarillo. And the pitch. 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. LeBeau will take it unassisted for the out. 4 runs, 8-5 the score. We're halfway through the ball game, going to the bottom of the 4th. Kevin Levine, the batter. This team up 8-5. Champlain Peterbilt trying to keep it respectable. Levine hits to straightaway center. Randy Whalen is there, 1 down. And that'll bring up Jeff Beebe.
My teammates don't have that theory.
That is deep. McCaslin is back. He's going to watch it go over the fence. A home run for Jeff Beebe. That'll make it 9-5.
Yeah, that's the run. There you go. Yeah, Jay.
This is Steve Perrier.
Oh, yeah. You don't count.
Good.
Strike! Strike!
Like 2. And the pitch to Perrier is deep to right field. Lamarche is there and makes the catch. Bill the Bowl batter.
Come on, Bill, go to. Figure it out.
McPherson stops it. That's all he can do with it. And get us to Chris King. And a pitch. Base hit. I'll bring up Dave Smith. Strike 1.
Yes or not?
Ready?
I have 2 more.
Strike 2.
Wait! Wait!
Pearson on the outfield grass. We'll squeeze it. It's 9-5 at the end of 4 full. Latremore leading Champlain Peterbilt. Gray McCaslin. It's the first pitch, foul, and off the side of the truck. Right there. A lucky winner over there. And of course, the 3 games here in the night. If you park over there, you're almost sure to get hit. Base hit right down the third baseline. And McCaslin with a leadoff single. Peterbilt down 9-5. Randy Whalen. It's a high towering fly. Brent Campbell says, I would have caught it, but it hit the wire. Yep. See the wire moving, so we won't give Brent Campbell an error on that one. You're telling Neil Stevens that anything on this side I'll catch, anything on the other side's yours. Whalen hits it to the left side, base hit. And runners at first and second.
Did he buy the ring?
Randy Brown. And a pitch. Ball 2. Bucksaw's there. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Shortstop Dwayne McPherson to the plate. Pitch to him is inside for ball 1. 9-5 the score here in the top of the 5th. Strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at the corners. We'll now have a 9-6 ball game with a potential tying run coming to the plate. Unless Whalen's thrown out here, he's safe at third. The runners at second and third with 1 out. Rick Guerin, the batter. Potential tying run. 9-6 the score. Ball 2. Shanty LaMarche on deck. Ball 3. 3-0. First base is open. Walk would load him up. There's ball 4. So Guerin walks on 4 straight. Must be Levine's heard about his power. Bases are full. Potential tying run is on. A potential go-ahead run at the plate now for Peterbilt. Strike 1. Play at any plate, any base. Spittler steps on third, fires to LeBeau for the double play. 9-6. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Neil Stevens, the batter.
Yeah, Mikey.
Ball. 9-6 the score. You're in the bottom of the 5th. Hard hit. White does a nice job. He's a very white, really fine first baseman. Took that catch from McPherson, who took that ball in a short hop. So it was a little bit off the mark, but White was up to it, even with the runner Stevens bearing down on him.
Wonderful catch.
Now, Craig King is pinch hitting for Scott Sorrell. Holy cow, that one is out of here. Whoa.
That's what we came to see. That's why we had him rested, so I can show you that.
10-6 is the score.
Do not disappoint, Big King.
That gets us to Todd Howard. Tough act to follow after that one. He gets that base hit. And about an will be Frank Buxa. McCaslin will grab it. 1 down. Now Keith Spittler. Gorillo delivers. Ball 1. Ball 2.
Excuse me.
Great diving catch by Dwayne McPherson to end the inning. It's 10-6. We're going to the 6th. This is Scott Silver, I guess. Hits it to shortstop. Perrier fires a bullet to LeBeau. Says, what's that nut trying to do? Take my arm off? Now Scott Libertini. Right. Perrier.
I want a Pepsi.
To LeBeau. 2 down.
Billy.
Now to complete an all-Scott inning, it's Scott Hamilton. Levine delivers. 10-6 is the score. We're in the top half of the 6th.
You got it.
Neil Stevens caught up with that one. And nothing across. 3 Scots out for Peterbilt. They trail 10-6 going into the bottom half of the 6th inning. Kevin Levine at the plate. And what should be the last go-around for Latremore in this series. Unless Peterbilt has a big top of the 7th. Strike. Latremore is unbeaten. They're the defending league champions. They're unbeaten here in 1998. Popped up, it's going to go out of play. Foul ball, 3rd strike, out of play. Is a strikeout in this league. Now Jeff Beebe, who had that towering drive last time up there, steps to the plate with 1 out. Base hit. That ball whistled. Back to the top of the order now. And Steve Perrier is still wearing his Altona Veterans fireman's shirt. It's a base hit up the middle. Runners at first and second.
Nice shot. 1 at a time now.
Dollar Bill LeBeau at the plate for Latremore. LeBeau singles. Beebe will stop at 3rd, the throw comes through, and there'll be no advance. This is Chris King.
Oh, no. You got to be in contact with the wire. I was wondering if you're saying
Making sure LeBeau has contact with the white part of the base. Foul ball, strike 1. First base has extra room on it, for those of you who haven't noticed. Line shot to Barry White. We just don't do that. A few years ago, they went to the extra base that gives you extra room there to avoid collisions at first base. So if the runner tags any part of that bag, he's safe, assuming he beats the ball there. Dave Smith will drive in run number 11 and 12 as Steve Perrier. His brakes don't work very good unless they have to. Perrier comes in and scores from second, and it's a 12-6 lead. And I'll get us to Neil Stevens. In the pitch. Strike 1.
Come on.
1-1.
Come on, Neil. We change it up. Break him down. Come on. Good shot, Mike. We change up there.
2 balls and a strike. Stevens reached for that one. No way he could hit it that far, being that off balance.
Shot, Neil.
No way that that's possible. But you just saw it happen. A 3-run homer for Neil Stevens. Completely off balance. No way he could get that much power on the ball, but he lined it over the left center field fence. So that's 15 runs for Latremore, and Craig King hits it over the fence again, but this time it's a little foul. One and one. No doubt about that one. So much for that theory. It is caught by Gray McCaslin. That looked like it was gone, but it stayed in, and it's a 15-6 ball game as we go to the 7th. Barry White at the plate. He has ball 1 on him. Team down by 9. 3 outs away from series being over. Foul ball. From Levine is hit through the left side. Base hit for White. He's on with the leadoff single. Now Mike Mangarillo. Ball 1. Ball 2. Mangarillo. Not even gonna look. When he gets a strike, he'll start paying attention. 3-1 the count. He paid attention to that one. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Top of the order now. Gray McCaslin, the third. Strike 1. One and one.
Oh, come on, you're killing us.
Base hit. Bases are loaded. Randy Whalen steps in with bases loaded and nobody out. Team down by 9. And Peterbilt wants to keep this game going. Throw to the plate. Lets Whalen go to second. No reason for a throw to the plate on that one. Keep the force on it at second base. These early runs don't mean too much. 2-run score. So that makes it 15-8. And Randy Brown, the batter. Strike 1.
No outs now. Get one.
Base hit. Another throw to the plate here.
Oh, no.
15-10. Dwayne McPherson, the batter. And a pitch. Line drive to Spittler for the out. 1 down. Rick Garand takes the strike.
Go, Ricky!
And a pitch.
I've ridden in a car with you.
I wouldn't do that.
2-1 the count.
Crazy.
Garand hits it by LeBeau into right field. That's going to make it 15-11.
May win! Right by 4.
Shanty Lamarche at the plate.
No one understands.
Strike 1. If nothing else, Peterbilt at least is going to be able to hang their head high after this game. It's going to be a play off the truck, a double header for the truck. All right, that wakes the crowd up. 2 dents in one night. 2 dents in one night.
Claims Peterbilt 1-800.
Woke the crowd up. Hit to Perrier. He's going to try for 2. Double played in the ball game. Double played in the ball game. So 15-11 is the final. Latremore Insurance, the defending league champions, will go to the league finals again, where they'll face the winner of Nadine's and post 16-19 Baker's. And Peterbilt will call it a season. This will be our last coverage here. Maybe if somebody else covers the finals, we'll get it on Hometown Cable, but Hometown Cable will not be here. We'll be covering high school soccer when these guys are playing in the finals. So that's the way it was, August 27th, 1998. We'll see you guys